going on, guys? It has been a while since we posted a video. I was throwing some prints on the printers and decided to go ahead and get another video going. I wanted to do an update on some things, talk about why I haven't posted in quite some time. Simply speaking, I've just been extremely busy. I own a business and work full-time on top of printing. This is more of just a hobby. And so I've just been super busy. On top of that, you'll see I got a bunch of stuff over here in the corner, some racing sim related stuff, and a crap ton of filament. I have finally got rid of the Bambu Labs. I was holding on to it for a little while in case a buddy wanted it, but honestly, man, I was so tired of that printer that I was very ready for it to go. Even the day before I got rid of it, it had more issues, and I had to let the guy know that it had issues. Thankfully, he still bought it, and that one's gone. The Infomec, the buddy who was really wanting the X1 Carbon, I went ahead and let him get my Infomec TX, so kind of sad to see that one go. But as of this moment, the SV08 and the QD-Tech Q1 Pro can pretty much do anything I'd like to print, so I think they're a really good set of printers to have. I also still have the FlashForge 5M. I have it put away right now, even though since I got rid of the other two printers, I do have room to pull it out, and I possibly will in the future. But right now, I'm not printing enough to need multiple printers. I would like the light to come on the Q1 Pro, but for some reason it went off, and it's, I don't know, maybe it'll come on here in a little bit. I do have a little keychain being printed on this printer right now. And then the Sovol is printing a cookie cutter. I have been enjoying the Sovol so much that, I mean, it's kind of what's led to me being willing to let those other printers go, that I've enjoyed using this printer more than any of my other printers. I did have some issues with this printer when I first got it. Not when I first got it, but after, I don't know, probably 100, I think it was 180 hours of printing, I had the nozzle come out and damage the bed. I actually have the old bed here. So you can see it came out and damaged the bed. I am currently printing with the nozzle, the replacement nozzle, which I believe still has it could technically still fall out. But if this was an issue with printing with high temp, PETG in particular, and I'm printing Hyper PLA right now, but I do have a replacement hot end that I can use for when that happens, whenever I want to print PETG again in it. Right now, I've just been using it with this Hyper PLA since I have so much of it, and if I want to print PETG, as long as it'll fit, I can just throw it in the QD-Tech. Currently, the QD-Tech is actually printing some TPU that I have back here in my Creality filament dryer. So as you can see, we're down to 15%, which is really good. So currently, these are the two printers I've been running. These are like the dream team of 3D printers. And it just kind of felt good. I was having issues with the Bambu even the day I went to get rid of it. And then I threw two prints, one on the Sovol, one on the QD-Tech the same day. All three machines had sat for a while. I've been busy. And the Sovol and the Q1 Pro printed fine, no issues. The Bambu Labs had problems, and that's just kind of the whole reason that that one had to go, is I was just getting tired of having issues. And then of these machines, I wanted to let my buddy get one, and I was between letting him get the FlashForge 5M or letting him get my Infomec, and the Infomec was just a little bit more capable of a machine, and I knew he had the desire to print carbon fibers and stuff like that in the future. So with that being enclosed and having all the upgrades, I just went ahead and let him get it. Now, honestly, I know I posted a video about receiving those upgrades. I never got around to installing them. Oh, we got the light finally came on. This is one thing I've noticed with the Q1 Pro is the light on it just, I don't know. Sometimes it just won't turn on. It definitely takes it a minute sometimes to get the light to come on, so, or to turn off. It's a little weird with the light. But yeah, other than that, both these printers have been printing really good. The Q1 Pro seems to just be super capable of doing about anything. And then the Sovol is just an absolute speed demon. And as you can see, I mean, it's just tearing through this print. So for most prints, if I can use the Sovol, I'd like to use the Sovol. And then the Q1 Pro is here in case I need to do anything technical that the X1 Carbon would have been for. And then obviously multicolor printing is not on the table for any of this printers currently, but I'm not really keeping up to date with multicolor printing stuff because I never used it with the X1 Carbon. I don't think I'm gonna ever use it with these either, but I just want to do this updated video. I just didn't really have any content to go over. It was really hard to make videos with that X1 Carbon because I was having issues with it every time I tried to do a video. And you know, I don't want to post the same content every time talking about the X1 Carbon having problems, but every time I fixed it, it had more problems. When I got rid of it, I believe it had a nozzle issue of some sort, even though it had a brand new hot end. So I don't know, I got tired of dealing with it. Out of all the machines I've owned, the X1 Carbon is by far the most problematic machine, and it was also by a large margin the most expensive machine. So it wasn't worth it. Looks like our TPU print in the Q1 Pro is coming out pretty good. I have not tried TPU on the Sovol, even though I did see there is a profile for it. But I figured TPU, I don't believe you print the fastest, and so it really wouldn't benefit that much being in the Sovol, I wouldn't think. And I will say the FlashForge 5M printed TPU, I mean, as perfect gets right out the box. I mean, it printed it really nice. I printed a lot of TPU stuff with it side by side with a Bambu Labs A1 Mini, and they weren't even comparable. The FlashForge 5M is a TPU monster. But so far, the Q1 Pro seems to print TPU pretty damn well. I mean, you should be able to see that looks pretty good so far. Neither of these machines I did any kind of they sat for about a month or so, and neither of them had any calibrating done or anything. Just flipped the switches on them and off they went. So far, haven't been having any issues, so I just want to do an updated video, talk about why I haven't been posting. I will have some more content in the future. I did think about replacing the X1 Carbon with a FL Sun S1, and I may still keep that as a thought, but I've heard some pretty rough things on that machine. They do seem to be really fast, really capable. It would be nice to put one next to the SV08, but it's just, I don't know, everything I hear on it is not very good. But if that's something y'all like to see, let me know, throw some comments down below, and if the opportunity is there, I may do it. My business has got a lot going on, so being a little careful with funds, just because we may have some large investments coming soon that I have to be careful with spendings. But if that is something y'all be interested in, I may make that happen. Just let me know down in the comment section below, and hope y'all enjoyed the update. Sorry for not posting for so long. Hopefully more posts to come in the future.